The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Welcome back to another poolside preview. I'm here with Eagles swim coach Ben Young. Ben Young, y'all head to Blacksburg this week, take on the Virginia Tech Hokies. It's a big environment for the team. What is the approach going into this week in practice and the message to the team?
Yeah, a big week ahead of us, right? Coming off of our first meet of the season, and really just, again, looking forward to competing against a team that is obviously on paper faster than us, but again, it's all about the challenge, right? And so we've talked about in several of these, as far as the challenges being made to the team, and so. Again, excited to see how we react to that going into a Power 5 ACC school, and obviously their depth chart is incredible. And again, it's just a different animal, but it's been really encouraging just listening to the swimmers talk throughout the week about how excited they are, how ready they are to race a Division I school, and to have that competition. And again, it's obviously going to be night and day difference from what we experienced this past week. So again, excited to see where we are come Saturday when we roll up there. But more so excited to hear the chatter and the excitement behind the swimmers, being willing to get up and race and wanting to have this competition.
Y'all came off of a great win last week against Emory and Henry. What kind of confidence did that meet give to a lot of the returners? Maybe a little bit of a shake the rust off of their performances, but then for the newcomers, they finally have that first collegiate race under their belt. Just what did you see from that, and how can they take that going into this week?
Yeah, again, with the team, we always talk about year over year, right? Where were we at this time last year, and have we made progress? And our entire approach to that meet altogether was just a totally different ball game than what we've been used to seeing. Again, kind of starting out the year flat, kind of starting out the year rusty, and trying to shake off some of that rust. But it was quite the opposite of that, So was really impressed with how the team did. Obviously, there's tons to work on and things to improve upon. But in all reality, it was looking at the team as a whole and how we held our energy from start to finish. And again, when we go into some of these meets, it's an opportunity for us to actually just focus in on the details of the races and not so much the time. And so again, one of our captains, Asger Hartvig, actually challenged the team after the meet to hey, if you weren't happy with how tonight went, cool, fix it, right? If you weren't happy with how you executed your races, cool, then hey, this all starts tomorrow. We can fix these things. We're early enough into the season to where where all of this stuff can be fixed. And so again, great words of wisdom from him, and obviously he's taken some of that ownership as far as the leadership goes, throughout the team, and owning the fact that he has the ability to help others succeed as well, which is again something that's going to be really good for him moving forward. And so, really, just the team in general figuring out ways to stay consistent.
How can the team take this trip to Virginia Tech as kind of a boost of confidence in terms of, hey, we're in this bigger environment, but you know what, we belong in this type of competition. Just how can they take that kind of energy, that kind of focus, especially for the newcomers who maybe have not been in this position before? How can they use that confidence to help them this week?
Yeah, we do belong, right? It's crazy to think that anytime someone goes into to a meet or something, that they would have that feeling of, hey, we don't belong here. Why are we here? What are we doing? And like I said earlier, it's been the exact opposite. And so again, people are going in hungry. We're not going in to win the meet, right? Obviously, from a depth perspective, and again, just an overall time perspective. Again, we're going to compete, but we're not there to win the meet per se, right? We're there to make sure that we are continuing to challenge the team more professional, right? To be a top-tier Division II program. And again, sometimes the best examples or the best lessons learned are when you see examples of what that looks like. And I think Virginia Tech and what Sergio has done up there and Steve have done up there is just incredible. And again, they have an incredible program for a reason. So for us, it's understanding that, hey, we are going to go head-to-head with them. We are going to compete with them. And at the end of the day, it's just another race, right? We swim against people that are faster than us all the time. We swim against people that we're way faster than all the time. But the in the end, it stays the same stays true of, hey, we're in there to compete. We're there to make sure that we are continuing our focus on throughout the season. And in the end, it's, again, can we learn something from this meet? And I think ultimately with the level of competition and what Virginia Tech is, we're gonna learn something, and we're gonna be able to take things away. But we're also gonna make a name for ourselves and make it known who Carson-Newman swimming is. So we're 3 hours away, and when I asked to swim, again, there's not much recollection with who Carson-Newman is, even though we're in a fairly small radius. So again, excited to swim them, excited to see what everyone does, and really I know the swimmers are too in the end, so it's good.
What kind of message does this send to swimmers who are potentially looking to come to Carson-Newman? They get to experience this type of high-level competition at these bigger venues. Just what is the message that this sends to those kind of students looking to come and swim for the Eagles?
Yeah, I think this is always a really big thing, especially when it comes to American athletes. I know I was this way growing up. Again, it's kind of that D1 or bust mentality. But, again, there's a lot of really, really stout Division II programs out there with the same mentality, right? How do we extend our season through March as opposed to being done before conference even starts, right? And, again, I understand the hype behind Division I, and I understand all of that. But at the same time, again, opportunities like this, opportunities when Wingate goes and swims Queens, when Wingate and Catawba go and swim UNCW and things like that. Again, it's showing that our programs want to compete at a higher level, right? We're not finding meets that we're just going to win every single time, right? That's not what this what this program is all about. It's not the kind of program that we're attempting to build. We want to be bigger, better, faster, stronger, all of those things. And so again, when you're looking to do that, you have to compete against people that are better than you. And so, yes, Division II, got it. But again, it's just a number, and it doesn't necessarily really mean too much to us. So we're always going to try to go out and find bigger and better competition than us so that we, again, see that and we understand where we can move forward. And so for people looking to come in and have that D1 or bust mentality, again, I encourage high schoolers, I encourage those athletes to look at the Division II level, and again, look at the quality of the program, right? I got it. There's a lot more people at Division I schools, right? But at the same time, you're able to build a family here. You're able to build an actual relationship with the coaching staff, with your professors, with the people on campus. And so, yes, it's a smaller environment, but with a smaller environment can come a much more detailed approach. And again, for us, that's what we do on a daily basis. We focus on the detailed approach. And so when swimmers look at Carson-Newman, again, look at the quality and look at how we do things and look at who we're swimming, look at what we are trying to accomplish as a program as opposed to how many wins and losses. Again, in the world of swimming, yes, national rankings are important, but again, for us in this program, we have our eyes set on conference and on nationals, and it's about extending that season. And I think when a lot of high schoolers hear that Division I pitch, it sounds really good, right? Again, it's awesome. They've got the extras and all that stuff, but again, there's so many people that because they have that mentality, they don't even look past Division I, and so their swimming careers end. And it's like, well, you got all this talent. Why are you doing what you're doing? And so again, we're going to continue to race these kinds of teams. We're going to continue to seek out teams like Virginia Tech, UT, Georgia Tech, again, South Carolina, those teams that give us the ability to see that higher level of competition, because that's what we want to do. We're not just any old Division II program just trying to have a swim team. We want to be nationally recognized. We want to be nationally ranked on a regular basis. And so, again, we're going to build in that manner. And this meet shows that.
Ben, thank you so much for your time. That was Eagles swim coach Ben Young. The Eagles take on Virginia Tech this Saturday, October 12th. I'm Jay West with the Eagle Sports Network.